So until this moment we have covered all the basics that is important for us in the case of networking, but you could wonder why we need this type of information to gather in order to work with the client or in order to hack the client. So basically what happens is the most of the attacks that is available in the Kali Linux is when you enter into the network. So if the client and your machine, which in this case it is obviously the Kali Linux, so if these two machines are in the same network, then the hacking would be so much easier, because there is so many interface, so many application that is available to attack the client if you are in the same network. So first of all, you have to gather the information about the network that the client is connected to, and after that you can just sniff the packet and you can just track that packet, you can analyze that packet and get all the information, and basically you can also hack the client from the backdoor if you get enough information. So we have already seen how to gather the information and all stuff in the previous lecture, but now in this lecture we are going to talk about the interfaces that is available, and the first one is the manage mode and another is the monitor mode. So we have talked about the MAC addresses, isn't it? We learned how this MAC addresses is so much powerful tool to get the packet delivered to the right position. So the packet usually have these two headers in the form of source MAC addresses and destination MAC addresses, which determines that the source is basically the machine, or the basically it is the source which generates that information, and the destination is who receives that packet. So there is these addresses which is basically the MAC addresses, and these are dedicated so that the packet determines or packet is reached to the actual position and the packet is not lost. So that is the importance of MAC addresses we saw in the previous lecture. But if you want to track the packets and if you want to get all the packet information that is inside that network, it is not possible by the default mode, because we have learned that in the default mode of wireless configuration, only the packet that has the destination MAC is only getting that access to that packet. But in this Kali Linux we want that access to the packet that is not only reaching to the Kali Linux, but we want the packet that is also going to another client, or basically we want to get the packet that is also sent to maybe the client machine or hacker machine, or basically hacker machine is this Kali Linux. So obviously we are getting the packet that is reached to the Kali Linux, but not only that, we want to get the packet that is reaching to the client side, or that is reaching to Windows machine, or the machine that is going to be victim. So we want to get every information of the packet that is reaching to the client machine. So let's see how we can do that. So first of all, what you need to do is open the terminal, and here if I say iwconfig, you are going to get the information about the interfaces you have connected. So I have this WLAN 0, which is wireless network adapter I have connected, and you could see here that the mode is manage mode. So there is a two type of mode. So one mode is a manage mode and another is a monitor mode. So this manage mode is a default configuration. That means the packet that is sent only to the Kali Linux is only can be, or it is only responsible to send the packet only to the Kali Linux. So we cannot monitor, basically we cannot get access, or basically we cannot get any information regarding to the packet that is sent to the another machine. We are only getting the packet that is sent to this machine or to the Kali Linux. But if I want to snip the packet that is sent in this Windows machine, then it is not possible, because we are in this manage mode, and the manage mode is a default mode. It is not going to do anything about the information that is sent to the another machine. So first of all, if you want the information that is sent to this machine, which is this Windows machine, you have to first connect to the same network, because in this case we are going to snip the packet, and that is the main reason that we want to get the information about the network. So in order to get information, or in order to hack the network, we'll just talk about some of the ways in the later lectures, but for now let's talk about these two modes. So first of all, you could see we have the manage mode, and it is a default mode. We are not getting any information of the packet that is sent to another machine on the same network. We are getting only the information that is sent to this Kali machine. So that is a manage mode. So another mode is very important mode, and that is a monitor mode. So what happens in a monitor mode is we are now able to get any information that is of the packet which is sent to other client, or basically to other computer that is connected to the same network. So that is a monitor mode. So you have to change this mode to the monitor mode if you want to get the information of a packet that is sent across the Wi-Fi range, or basically not only this window machine, not only this window, if any other devices, maybe the mobile devices, is connected to the network that is to the same network, it will also capture that information that is sent from that mobile network or that is received by that mobile. So in order to change, we have this application here, it's EarmonNG. So this is going to change our manage mode to the monitor mode. So this is the application. So first of all, let me just enter EarmonNG and let me just hit enter. And you are going to get the information about the interface over here and the chipset. So this is my USB connection, and you could see the driver over here. Interface is WLAN 0, and it is manage mode. It has not been changed to the monitor mode. So you can see the information right here. So if you want to change now from this manage mode to our monitor mode, which is able to capture all the information, and I have told already the importance of the monitor mode. So now if you want to change it, you first type EarmonNG, it is the application, and after that we'll just say start WLAN 0. So this is our interface, WLAN 0, and if I hit enter, it is going to kill the network manager, DHCP client, and everything. So these are the application or a process that is going to give us the internet connection. So now you could see clearly we are now in the manage mode, or basically we have changed from the manage mode to the monitor mode over here, and it is normal to get cut off from the network access. So if I just run the Firefox, then let me say I want to go to maybe YouTube, then you could see I'm getting this internet access, but it is not from this WLAN 0. It is from the another interface, and in this case if I say I have config, then you'll see we don't have any connection from this WLAN 0 mode, which is my monitor mode. We are getting this internet connection from this Ethio 0. So you will have the internet connection, but it is not from now network interfaces, because our network interfaces is down. So that is importance of this part. So next thing what you need to know is, if you want to get any information that is sent over this Wi-Fi range, you have to be in this monitor mode, and after you get into the monitor mode, you will get cut off from the internet connection. But if you have any other interface that is active, you will obviously get that internet connection like we see in our lecture. So next thing what you need to do is, if I now say that is IW config, and this is going to give information about these interfaces, and I'll just say WLAN 0 mon. So in your case, this monitor mode can have the different name. In your case, it can be something like mon 0. So this can be also the next monitor mode. So what you need to do is simply type ifconfig and see what this WLAN 0 is changed to. So in my case, it is WLAN 0 mon. It can be mon 0 for your case, like this. And if it is also the WLAN 0 mon, then you will see that if I hit enter, now you could clearly see our mode has been changed from the manage mode to the monitor mode. Now we can get information of all the packet that is not only sent to us, but it is also sent, or basically the packet that is sent to this machine or any machine that is connected to this network or to this IP host or IP range or Wi-Fi range, whatever you call. So the mode to change from the manage mode is by using this EarmonNG application. We'll see also the next technique in the upcoming lecture, but it is the simple and most effective way to change from the default mode of manage mode to the monitor mode. And this will be wrap for this lecture. See you in the next one.